So they went to open season. Spotyus player 1 playing Emmerich. And Mr.Cat playing Greenfinger. So we're gonna see Emmerich in the hands of Spotyus. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, Emmerich's definitely a hit or miss commander on this map.
Right.
Spotyus
We
did
saw
beat
it
Shu, like take
yesterday.
a game off Shu on open season.
Oh, that is true. He did use Emmerich to beat Shu. I do remember that. But like we saw yesterday on stream, Emmerich can struggle a bit on this map because he can't find a good place to put the crystal because the enemy has a rifle that can snipe it. We'll see how Spotyus can plays around that this game. I'm excited.
And they're both going for the strat that expends all the bullets, so this rifle's going to run forward reload, probably heal next turn. I don't quite know how I feel
Spotyus
about...
skipping 2 builds for a dragon. Interesting.
Ooh.
Yep, getting the turn 4 dragon. From the other side that Sneaky was doing it from. And Mr. Cat gets the witch in response.
That's kind of... That tends to be how that works out, is that one player goes dragon, the other player goes witch. I mean, not always, but... Like that, you have like your 3 different responses to the dragon, really. You've got your witch, your mage, or you go dragon yourself.
Or you... Yeah, basically.
Or your Sigrid.
Or your Sigrid. Or Wolfar, technically, as well.
That's true.
Alright, so Mr. Cat getting groove very early here. Green fingers on a forest should be pretty safe. Yeah.
Yeah, Spotyus opening a bit weird, I guess. Just he's not healed, kinda. Well, he's healed now, but like he spent quite a few turns at low HP just standing around.
Yeah, it's kind of a trade-off. You have to either you use the commander to do some captures and you get a bit more money, or you heal earlier on and you save a bit of time later on. So it's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah, I guess he was saving for his dragon, so he didn't want to spend on commander heals.
That's true.
I actually wonder if he could have reached the dragon with the vines there, but it's going to be a bit harder to get us around on the dragon with those.
He couldn't. I don't think so.
Okay. I guess that would be like one of the best uses of vines in this circumstance, though. Is ooh, and we're seeing.
So Spotty is trying to get some HQ pressure going, but Mr. Cat is just walling him off. I think Spotyus can do a fair amount of damage on this turn by just attacking within his crystal. Oh, and the dog gets a nice nice hit on the enemy rifle there. Okay, so what's important is that Spotyus has moved his dragon outside the crystal's range. So now it's like vulnerable to being hit by the witch. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think witch plus like the leftover health of the mage will definitely kill that dragon.
Right.
And you could actually pretty cleanly get us around. I would have sent the witch from the north though. That would have...
Actually, no, it's a bit complicated to surround Emmerich because of the flagstone tile.
No, this is the perfect turn to get green fingers around. Oh, but he doesn't go for it. I was gonna say it's the perfect turn to like use your vines and like make it really difficult for Emmerich to ever get out of there. And then you almost definitely have lethal next turn.
I don't think the vines reach that far.
They don't.
They reach like 5 from where you grew from.
Yeah, but Emmerich could have walked over 4 squares, and then like you can't get behind him, but you can still. I don't know. I think it was more fun to do.
Yeah, I think you could have at least covered the left-hand side of the mage.
Right.
Another option would have been to groove around the headquarters and set up some.
Oh, that's also true. I think that's what Mr. Cat is going for actually. He oh wow.
Nature will claim
Yep, that's definitely what he's going for here. So the way he set up his his vines, I think there's nothing that can stop, that can occupy those two squares basically. So those two squares will always be free for Mr. Cat to use. Well, except Emmerich. Fine, alright. Okay, so is there HQ lethal? Okay, well now there. Um,
Yeah, really hard retreating to protect the HQ. And rightfully so.
right.
He is getting
So
good damage on the
the
way
HQ
out.
push didn't work out. Yeah. So the HQ push didn't work out, but now Mr. Cat kind of has economy lead and just better map control overall. So I think that still worked out for him in the big
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, he has like a lot bigger chunk of the map. And he still has like a pretty good army. Like a lot of it's injured right now, but you run those mages back and heal. And then like
He did lose a few units, but
he
he
did
should be fine.
he also cleared a bunch of units though, so
Right, and like, and you compare Mr. Cat's progress on the right side of the map to Spotyus's progress on the left side of the map, and you can just see that Mr. Cat is
yeah, he's in a good position right now. Like obviously he needs to retreat. And that dragon's like a huge threat. There's no real anti-air on this left hand side.
right. There's no anti-air at all actually. So.
There's like a mage very, very far away in the north.
Mm. Although with
Oh,
the
wow.
Emerald Crystal, once the mage gets there, it can one-shot the dragon.
That's also true. That's definitely true. Oh, and the mage is gonna come down and do some defensive maneuvers.
Oh, but these units are just surviving. So
Wow, Mr. Cat is in a really bad spot now. Actually, like I felt like he may have given up too much in that attack sequence. Spotyus is doing a good job of pushing, and actually he just got a free attack there. That's really good for him.
the map split is still pretty even though, so
That's true. It's kind of even at the moment. So I feel like Spotyus won back some of his. I mean, he was behind before, but now he's gotten some of it back by making those aggressive plays.
Mm. I've noticed like the rifle from Spotyus has been shooting so much since the beginning. I think Mr. Cat might have lost quite a few units to that.
Yeah, it's really tough sometimes to on this map. It can be really brutal, especially when you don't have a lot of time. To just try to see, like, try to position everything outside of the enemy rifle range, and sometimes you just mess up and you know leave stuff inside and like, oh, just give your opponent free stuff. It's regrettable, but happens a lot on this map.
okay, but Mr. Hat's holding on there. Like he's keeping units alive. Like I mean obviously some units are getting picked off, but
But both armies are getting thinned out.
Yeah, they're actually like it's pretty even trading so far, but I think Mr. Cat has the advantage in this trading because they're fighting so close to his barracks, and also because a lot of his stuff just survives on 1 health and it can be healed up with mages. Whereas the lack of unit count is starting to hurt Spotyus here. I think he'll actually have to retreat this turn. I don't see a good way to continue this attack. Unless there's lethal. Oh, there isn't. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, survives on 4 health. I think he wanted to shoot it with the rifle, but had to reload.
No, the rifle wasn't
The rifle
in
wasn't
good
in position.
Oh,
but it's
okay.
gonna be very hard to like push Spotyus back from the HQ there. I mean, it's a good play from Spotyus, recognizing his push is gonna like fail soon, so he goes for like recognizing he can still go for the HQ instead of backing off. It's pretty
No, but
good.
I think Mr. Cat still will die here.
Yeah, he can't clear.
Yeah, you can't stop everything. That was a really nice way to finish it off. Phew.
That game was very close.
Wow, it got really confusing near the end. Or like they were just kind of grinding into meshing their armies against each other, and there's so much going on within a short span of time.
I think if Mr. Cat had made a couple of those turns, like if they just taken them a little bit better, then that would have gone their way. That was very close, like right up until probably like the last 3 turns of the game.
Yeah, it was back and forth. It went back and forth many times.